And now a farm at the center of the controversial 63 billion shillings managed health equipment services has denied any involvement in evaluation of bidders that saw unqualified farms benefit from the leasing agreement. While appearing before the Senate ad hoc committee investigating the multi-billion shilling project, Iseme Kamau and Maema advocates denied having written letters of sovereign guarantee to international firms, leading to the loss of public funds.
Days after the former Attorney General Githu Muigai appeared before the 9-member Senate ad hoc committee established to investigate the management equipment services, a multi-billion shillings project that has been at the center of the long-standing tussle between two levels of government over how its procurement was conducted. Iseme Kamau and Maema advocates IKM, the sole law firm contracted in the project, appeared to defend itself over claims of misadvising the government and operating in contravention of the law. IKM, led by lawyer Paul Moite, told the committee that it was indeed qualified in the single sources of law firms that were pre-qualified by the Attorney General under the Procurement Act of 2005 that permits for single sourcing.
Not satisfied that you have adequately responded to the Auditor General's opinion that they were irregularly procured through single sourcing.
You advise the ministry that, wait a minute, our requirements are that the contracted firms be original manufacturers of equipment, but this one is not. Did you give that advice?
The firm of Iseme Kamau had no role whatsoever in the selection of the bidders. It is a ministry that identified the bidders, that evaluated them, that shortlisted them. We had absolutely nothing to do with it.
The firm further claimed that it had no knowledge on who would supply equipment to the ministry and was only to advise successful bidders, contrary to claims that it wrote letters of sovereign guarantee to General Electronics and Philips International to enable their client to win the bid, which amounted to conflict of interest.
General Electric gets the lion's share of the MES contract. IKM gets the contract to provide legal services. At the time of the informal engagement between GE and the Ministry of Health, IKM is acting for GE. Now, much later, maybe you realize that your client, GE, has won the lion's share of the contract. Did you declare a possible conflict of interest?
There was never any conflict of interest at all. And it cannot be suggested, for example, that because the firm of Iseme Kamau acted for the government of Kenya in this matter, tomorrow the firm of Iseme Kamau cannot accept instructions to act our client against the government of the Republic of Kenya.
Last week, former Attorney General Githu Muigai told the committee that 50 million shillings paid to the firm was irregular and denied the government value for money. But the firm claims it had no prior relationship with the ministry that prevented the ministry from choosing a favorable bidder. For Channel 1 News, I'm Gladys Mungai.